Hi, my name is Igor Kafetz, and this is the List Building Lifestyle, the only podcast which delivers cutting-edge conversion strategies from the online trenches straight to your earbuds. Download the transcript of today's episode and all future episodes at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. I also invite you to grab a free copy of the Wealthy List Builder Survival Guide at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com/survival. And now, once again, it's time to claim your list building lifestyle.
Welcome back to another edition of the List Building Lifestyle with your host, Igor Kafetz. When anyone starts online, they have an idea that all they need is a winning product. Usually what I hear from people is that when they're not ready to market something, when they're not ready to buy advertising for something, is because they don't believe in their product. And it's interesting to me because product, in my opinion, is very overrated. Product is only a part of the process where marketing is far more superior. And here's an example that actually proves that. So in a double-blind test, Pepsi always outperforms Coca-Cola. And it's been done literally thousands upon thousands of times. Pepsi wins every time. However, Coke is the superior soft drink because it controls 51% of the soft drink market in America, while Pepsi drags behind at just 21% market share. And doesn't matter how hard Pepsi tries to prove that their product is better, even in their ads, the thing is that people will still drink Coca-Cola more than they do Pepsi because Coke is a superior marketing company. Not only that, Coke has secured a bunch of additional positions that allow them to maintain the lead in the soft drink market. For example, the whole, fast food franchise concept where almost every fast food joint out there, they sell Coke. So back to the whole dilemma. What's more important, product or marketing? What comes first, product or marketing? Maybe in the traditional world of business, you need to go out there and invent the product, which you then go market. But in the online marketing game, this is completely different. In fact, many times the product is actually interchangeable and replaceable when marketing becomes the actual product of your business. So in internet marketing, what is the product that you're working on is your marketing. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but think about it. Why would a leader in a company that, say, 6 months ago joins company X and builds a large team in that company, then goes and switches, exits company X, joins company Y, and builds a large team in that company using virtually the exact same marketing materials and sales funnels that they've used for company X? Well, that is because the marketing of the company in and of itself is the product of the business that the top earner is running. That's the ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is for you to become a marketing machine, is for you to be able to create marketing to fit almost any product, and that's where you want to spend the lion's share of your time working. Then the question is, what is marketing? How do you define marketing? How do you define the whole process, or what exactly does that mean? And even though we've done a couple of episodes about that, marketing is when you educate the prospect why your product is superior to all the products out there and how it's different from all the products out there and how this product is basically solves their problems and improves their life. So in many ways, marketing is nothing but telling the customer that you understand the problem they're going through right now, that you understand what they're going through, that you understand what they're dealing with, and then offering them a solution in the form of your product. That's why the whole product thing is so interchangeable, because if you're solving a problem like lack of financial stability or poverty, then the solution to poverty may come in like dozens of different ways. And so you may offer any one of these solutions to your potential customer, and the actual marketing may not even change. Like if you're a member of an income opportunity right now or a network marketing opportunity, you can write a sales letter, which is the process of marketing, put those marketing words on digital paper and send people to the website to read those marketing words. So you can create a sales letter that fits both your income opportunity and the network marketing program just as well. So if you choose so, you can switch the product without even the customer knowing it, and they'll still be buying something just because of your marketing process. Now, this is this is probably a paradigm shift for many people listening, because again, most people come into this industry believing that product is where it all starts. That without the product there's nothing, okay, that nothing happens without it. But the truth of the matter is, I've sold courses where I've created the product after I've sold it. I've only outlined an idea, a method, a system, something, right? An idea that solves a problem. And the moment I was able to offer that solution to the potential customers who had that problem, they were willing to give me money. And then I was able to go to work on a product. Not, okay, creating the product first and then going out there finding out whether somebody will actually buy it, which is another reason to create your marketing first before, creating the product. Because when you work on the marketing first, you can immediately test it out and you can see whether or not this is actually a concept that can work. Now, of course, if you're selling software or something where people need to use it immediately, then, you may want to create just a basic version. But before you can, you still have to determine what is that big problem or problems that your product is solving for the customer, because without it, you won't be able to create the marketing. Now, this brings me to another interesting point where a lot of people believe that marketing is just basically explaining to the prospect about the product. Now, this is not correct. A couple of days ago, me and my wife, we went out car shopping, and we visited the BMW dealership where the nice little guy wanted to sell us a BMW X5. So he allowed us to take it out for a spin. And then, he spent about an hour and a half talking about all the great features of the car. He didn't ask me one question. He didn't ask me why I want BMW and not some other car. He did not ask me what is my budget. He did not ask me what did I used to drive before BMW and why am I making a transition? How come I'm not getting the exact same brand I used to drive before? The dude did not discover a single thing about me. Not where I work or where I live or how long have I been in Toronto, right? What's the purpose of the car? Do I want a sportier thing just, because I have a midlife crisis, or, do I need it for the kids? He sort of assumed that we're getting an SUV because it's snowing outside, and that's a mistake on his part, because he failed the marketing process. He failed the one part of the process where he is supposed to establish rapport and show me that he understands exactly what I'm looking for and the problems I'm experiencing right now. Because if he was able to do that, then the price tag is a secondary issue. If he is able to do that, he will not have to try and steal me from BMW and Audi and Range Rover dealerships, because I will be going there next. And the interesting part is that I told him, I'm like, yeah, so we're going to test drive, the BMW, and then we're going to head over to Mercedes. And then we're going to take out the Q7 for a spin at Audi. And then I'm going to take out the new Range Rover for a spin. And, he just assumed that that's the natural part of the process, and that's exactly how it's supposed to be. He did not attempt to close me. He did not attempt to do anything other than convince me. He did not attempt to do any sort of questioning. He did not attempt to understand my needs. And he really just flunked the entire freaking thing because he was so obsessed about explaining to me about all the great features of the BMW, how the technology is superior, how the driving experience is tailored for the driver, how, you're getting all these extra things in this other package, and yada, 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 yada. He even went, as far as explaining to me that he can get me a lease deal for $1,200. But again, with that said, he still did not understand what I was going through, and he did not offer me a great solution to my problem. He sort of assumed that I will buy and that he just needs to explain to me what the car is because I walked into the dealership that day. And that's a very common mistake that people make, both online and offline, where all they do is just talk about the features and the benefits of the product. That's all they do. And that they think that's their job as marketers. But the reality is that the marketer is more like a psychiatrist, where the first thing you need to do before you can heal your patient or help the patient heal himself or herself, you need to show the patient you hear what they're saying, understand exactly what they're saying, understand what they're going through, because at that point the patient opens up to be healed and to basically hear out what your solution is. So keep that in mind. Marketing is always superior to the product, and often you need marketing first before you can sell anything, and product can even come second after the purchase actually takes place. Again, in many ways, that's how it works. It's just we're not used to seeing that way. So keep that in mind, and always put your marketing efforts first, and recognize that marketing in and of itself is your product if you're marketing income opportunities. That's not a big concept you should always remember, and not get sucked into searching for the next best income opportunity, because let's face it, a lot of them are similar. Okay, a lot of them do the job. A lot of them can make you successful, but a lot of it depends on how you market them. So with that said, this is another episode of the List Building Lifestyle. Thank you for tuning in. This is your host, Igor Kayfetz, and until next time we chat, have a good one.
Thank you for listening to the List Building Lifestyle. Make sure to subscribe on iTunes or Google Play to never miss an episode. Because who knows, just one conversion tactic we share on the show might double your list and double your business. Download the transcript of today's episode and all future episodes at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com. And don't forget to claim your complimentary copy of the Wealthy List Builder Survival Guide at listbuildinglifestyleshow.com/survival. This is Igor Kayfetz, and until next time we talk, have a good one.